Y'all already know what it is, man. I am back in Houston, Texas with the one and only
Kim Edwards.
Where are we?
At any occasion.
Y'all already know what it is, man. Address, Instagram?
4001 South Sam Houston Parkway East, Suite 114, Houston, Texas 77047. Instagram is any occasion, rentals and events on any platform.
Ooh, she all nervous, y'all. You know what I'm saying? She good, though. She good. Yo, y'all probably remember her from the last venue, Lux venue.
Yeah.
That one was fire. But now we had to show it up. Check out the next one real quick.
Yeah.
I got to see this one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Take me inside.
Okay. So this venue holds about 75 people seated, I say comfortably.
Okay.
According to the fire marshal, we can have 140, but
Wow.
I say by 75 comfortably, yeah.
Say that.
So you get 6 round tables. There's 100 of these, but I only keep 75 here because that's all I expect to seat here.
Okay.
And then you get 6 of these black 6-foot tables.
Okay.
And
this is gorgeous, by the way.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? I know you be doing your big ones, but this is gorgeous, by the way.
Thank
Okay.
you. And
Keep it coming. Let me know.
And then 4 of these cocktail tables over here.
Okay. So this is definitely more like for your more intimate engagement.
Yeah, intimate. Yeah.
Say no more.
Yeah.
Say no more. Say no more. And I see this is absolutely gorgeous right here. This is, what you mean?
I had to throw something together.
You had to throw something together. I just threw something together.
Yeah.
This is beautiful. Was this a style shoot or was this an actual event?
No, I had balloons from another event at the Lux, and when you said you was coming, I just brought some over, pulled it back, dropped them in the back, and put the flowers on it.
Ooh, I feel very warm welcome. I feel very warm welcome. What's back over there?
Okay, let's go see.
Let's go see.
So I'm gonna have doors built, but right now my budget is low.
Okay.
So I was gonna have the sliding doors, the barn doors.
The barn doors? Okay.
So yeah. Now originally the walls were supposed to be even, but because the restrooms had to be ADA, this one had to come out like one extra foot.
Okay.
So it messed up the wall.
Okay.
But he said he still can do it.
Okay.
He just had to put some kind of post here.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah,
Makes a lot of sense.
So back
this
here,
is cute.
back here is
Now I know you be doing your decorating and whatnot. I already know. I have this same thing in my bathroom.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
This is absolutely gorgeous.
You can come in.
This looks absolutely beautiful.
Okay.
I love this. I love the tile work. I know you be doing your decorating. But,
I did a little something.
what came up with the name Any Occasions? Because any occasion?
Yeah, because you can have any occasion, any function here, any occasion. So that's how it came. My sister was like, because there's a company called What's the Occasion, which I love. They have everything for rentals, but we had to change it up a little bit. So we said any occasion.
Beautiful.
Because I wanted rentals and events to be a part of the name.
Beautiful.
So
Beautiful.
now you can have the venue and rentals.
Ooh, say no more. And I love this. I think this is so chic.
And they had like 6 of these or 8 of these when I came in, because it was a restaurant.
Really?
So it had these as seats, along the wall. So I was like, I'll keep them. So I have like 4 in my storage, and I put one back here for sitting for the restroom.
I love it. And I love the painting, and I love the accents.
I ain't put it up yet. Okay.
No, I mean, hey, listen, it still look good to me.
And here's the men's restroom.
Oh, wow. You be going crazy with your decor.
I ain't gonna say all that, but
No, I'm gonna say it for you. You be
So
doing
the
your
budget.
thing.
I try to keep the budget low this time.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. I ain't mad at it at all. This is.
So I try to choose like masculine, like the masculine mirror.
Okay.
And then I have these QR codes on both mirrors so they can scan them and it takes them to our Instagram.
Beautiful. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. This is dope.
This is the men's restroom.
This is dope. So are you gonna add a little bit something to this, or what's the idea?
I had it for my grand opening. I had like cupcakes and desserts on it.
Okay.
So if the client want to use it, they can put it out and use it. I don't care. I'm just not moving it, so
Feel that.
what you want to use it for.
I feel that.
And over here's a small kitchen prep area.
Okay.
It was originally gonna be my storage, and then I know everybody wants a refrigerator. So I'm like, well, how can I make a refrigerator and have some storage? So I made this into a prep area. But when I'm not using the chairs, they're right here to the trash can.
Okay.
And the tables go behind the door.
Okay.
So
Say no more. And you say the table's like for food?
no, like to put them away, like these extra tables.
Okay, gotcha.
Like if they don't want all these tables out,
Right.
we just put them in there.
Say no more.
Yeah.
Say no more.
And
This
then
is nice.
The back one is the electrical room. So this was originally Mr. Gaddy's Pizza. This and the restaurant next door. So I kept passing by here like every day going to work and like, man, that thing says for lease. Let me just stop. And I was like, Kim, are you crazy? Like you already have one space,
Yeah.
you barely functioning, you working full time, trying to keep that one going. So I was like, you crazy, girl. And I promise you, I passed by 16 times, Brian. I was like, next time I pass by, I'm gonna stop. I'm just gonna see what they say. So I stopped and they were like, well, the whole space is for lease, but if you just want one piece of it, we might have a restaurant that can take the restaurant side and you can take the other side. So
it worked out.
Because this new restaurant came and they didn't want the whole space, they just wanted the restaurant side. So there was a door here, a big open space, and a door in the front, because this was just the game room of Mr. Gaddy's. Because it was like a pizza and game area.
Interesting.
So that's why you see all these plugs on the wall, because it was a game room. And so I was like, well, it's kind of small, but I can make it work.
Okay.
So
this one because I know you mentioned rentals and decor, but in the other space, in the Lux space, you offer rentals and decor for both locations.
Yeah, both locations, yeah.
How are you managing the logistics with that? That's the real question, right?
Right, Brian. So right now, rentals are only in the space. That's how I'm able to function, because I still work 9 to 5, real job. And so if they want an event here, like I can pull a backdrop from my storage and bring it here, because my storage is like 10 minutes down the road.
Okay.
And it's 15 minutes from one to the other, so it's not too far.
Beautiful.
So that's how I'm able to manage. I say rentals, but that's just in my venue.
Right. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. I mean, that's where the money is.
Yeah.
Just keep it in house.
It has to be, because just renting the space honestly wouldn't pay the rent.
100%.
So
that's what I tell everybody.
It'd be break even. So if I didn't have a little extra, I wouldn't be able to pay the rent and have a little extra.
But that's the name of the game, right? It's like, okay, cool. We bring them in with the venue, but we sell them with the decor.
Yes,
and that's really where people make their money. You know what I'm saying? Because there's new venues opening up every single day. Especially here in Houston.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I know you're friends with our good friend Megan.
I have actually sent you a lot of people, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm going to show you proof, Brian.
You going to show me proof?
I'm going to show you proof.
I appreciate it.
I have 3 people that have called me from New York, New Jersey, and one from some other northern state. And they're like, hey, I saw you on Brian's
they came from the YouTube.
Hey, tell me about it. Should I really do it? And I'm going to show you 3 that showed. I talked to them, and they called me on the phone. I talked to them. I'm like, you know what? I was there one time. I'm gonna tell them the truth. I want them to know how it works. And I said, but it's a great program. Sign up. He's gonna take care of you. And so one of them told me yesterday she signed up fully.
Wow.
She has her interview yesterday.
Wow.
Interest, what do you recall? And then 2 other ones did it. So they
gotta set you up with an affiliate.
I'm like, where's my money, Brian?
Oh, nah, I gotta set you up.
Like the kids tell me, where my money? Bring me my money.
Hey, now we gonna set up an affiliate link real quick.
I'm serious.
You know what I'm saying?
I've even had people from your interview call me and say, hey, I'm interested in working for you, like doing your cleaning, and I'm like,
really?
People.
So where's my check?
I can do your cleaning, I can do whatever. I'm like,
that's amazing. God. That's amazing. You know what's so funny? Like I tell people all the time, I was just telling Megan, I was just like, this was never the goal. I just originally just genuinely wanted to come out and see the venues. Right. But now it's like every single time we do them, I get calls back or I get feedback like, yo, like I had somebody come in and they walked in, they're like, oh yeah, I saw you on YouTube and I want to book or I want to work for you or something like that. And I'm just like, yo, it's so crazy because you see the numbers. It's like, I think your last video in like just a couple months that we've had it out, it's probably 2,000, 2,500 views. Okay. But I'm just like, that's 2,000, 2,500 real people.
Real people.
You know what I'm saying?
They're calling me, and I'm going to show you before you leave. They're calling me or they're on my Instagram saying, congratulations, you're so inspiring, or I saw you on YouTube, keep up the good work.
That's insane. That's insane. Real people. You inspire
somebody like
people.
Me who's so shy and timid, but
you inspire real people.
Took a leap of faith and I'm just doing it.
You out here
doing it. Some days it's really hard and I want to give up, but I just keep going.
Can't do that, not at all. Too many people watching now.
Oh.
And that's why I said, I was just like, yo, when next time we're in Houston, I want to see the other venue because I know we wasn't able to see the last one the last time. And I know you wanted to show it. So I was just like, all right, boom, this time. And then
Thank you, Brian, I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? We here with it, we here with it, we here. We always got to check out the family whenever we in town. So I noticed over here, what is this? Like, did you install this? Did you inspire this? Was it?
No.
You had some really high ceilings.
It was here actually. So when I came in, like I said, it was Mr. Gaddy's Pizza. So there was, you could see these holes in the floor. There was a wall here.
Right. Okay. There was a wall here?
A wall straight across, yes.
Wow.
So on this side of the wall was a party private room. So they come through this, it was an open door here.
Okay.
They would come through Mr. Gaddy's to this side to have their private party for pizza here. And then back there was the games.
Okay.
So that was just there and I just kept it and painted it white.
Do you have any videos of how it looked like before you got it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I see them?
Absolutely. Oh, you want to see it now?
Yeah, because so that way you can show the before and after.
I have to go find them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I have some.
If you have some, send some to me.
Yeah, I have.
Okay. So that way you can show in the video like a little bit before and after.
All right here, and there was a rest. This was a seating area with loads of long tables and benches here. just for the people to come over and have a private party for the pizza. And
Wow.
then back there was all the games.
Wow, so you had to open this up.
Yeah.
And then you had to move the entrance over here?
No,
Or did-
this was just a wall here. Just that was the door. And this
Okay.
was the wall. Yeah.
Got you.
But I did ask the landlord for double doors because moving backdrops in and out is easier with double doors. And they gave me that.
And they gave that to you?
They were really
Accommodating?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Really good.
I tell people all the time, like a landlord could really make or break
Yeah.
this whole situation.
Yeah.
That's insane. So, do you have your own truck? Because I know you're moving these things back and forth. Are you?
Well, remember I told you I work with Hertz?
Oh, right,
Yeah, I can
right.
say that
Say no
again.
more. This tablescape is amazing. So,
thank
of course, for everybody who doesn't remember, you actually an event planner by trade.
Oh, not a planner, just a decorator.
Decorator, excuse me. I'm so sorry.
Oh no,
Event
most people say that. I want to make sure I clarify.
right. There's
I am a
distinction.
decorator, not a planner.
100%.
A planner is one that like stays and makes sure the event runs well and they do all the things. I just decorate and leave.
100%,
Yeah.
100%, 100%. Hey, sometimes it's better that way anyway.
I like
right?
it that way.
This is absolutely gorgeous. I love the
Thank
reef
you.
chargers. I love, like, this is all yours?
Yeah, oh my, yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm sure a lot of people are really coming in because they just see your work.
Well, I guess.
You know what I'm saying? You don't think so?
I guess. I mean, once they get in, they're like, oh, I like that. Because for me, I just think of something and put it together. Like,
Right.
for me, I wanted to try this blue velvet.
Love this.
And I was like, what can I do to make it pop? So I was like, I'm going to go with some hot pink, blue, and yellow and make it pop.
You make it look easy.
So I ain't going to say that, but
Oh, can I
turned
big
out-
you up then?
Okay.
I'm gonna big you up.
Okay.
I'm gonna big you up then.
But
you
thanks,
know what I'm
Brian.
saying? Nah, this is gorgeous, you know what I'm saying? And what I've noted, because even coming over here, like this, the purple and the green, like this is absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you. The velvet has become my favorite linen now because it's so easy to clean and it's so easy to keep up. Because when you use like polyester and all those, once
Oh
you
my
fold
God,
them
yeah.
and the satin, it takes forever to get them
Takes
steamed.
forever.
So these, I could throw them in a bag literally and pull them out and they still look good.
And they look better,
Yeah.
honestly.
To me,
Like,
they look
they
better.
look way better.
And I like the shine. It's classy but not too.
Me personally, I've actually never seen the lavender velvet, but this looks really, really good.
Thank you, Brian.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta big you up, you know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Brian.
I gotta big you up, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't even mention it while we were over there, but that bar is gorgeous with the sign. I
Yeah, I
love
just made
it.
a small one. But this smaller space, I didn't get it because the other one is like 6 foot by 2 foot deep. That was just 5 foot by 1 foot deep.
Okay. Still gorgeous, and I think it's like eloquently placed. This, I really, like, I know I'm complimenting a lot, but I really love this centerpiece.
Oh, well, thank you.
This is-
I
this-
threw that together when you said you was coming.
I mean, hey, look, listen, it doesn't look like it. It looks really, really nice. And I mean, honestly, for a style shoot, if somebody was walking in right now and they're just like, hey, I'm interested in booking, just seeing them this level of variety and this diversity, like, you're closing them.
Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. Thank you. But I do try to offer like different things because I even have more elegant ones, which you can see on some of my other deluxe page because I try to keep the really nice, elegant stuff over there, but it can come either place. I have it. But most people over there want to step it up a notch because you know you got the porcelain floors
Yeah,
and stuff.
and it's a bigger venue,
Yeah,
yeah.
bigger venue. Yeah.
Makes sense. But I mean, like, I know for a fact, you can definitely, like, kill them with this one, even though it's slightly smaller,
Yeah,
just because of the
small,
work.
But it still fits 75. It's not, and even with that little nook, I was like, oh, I hate it because I wanted more space, and they wasn't willing to give me more space over there.
Wow.
On that wall, so I was like, we'll make it work with that little niche. They could put the food over there, even like whatever the 360 booth, whatever in that little corner, and then still have flow in this area.
That makes
for
sense.
seating, yeah.
100%. That sounds good to me. Absolutely. I want to interview you this time.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Okay. I'm a mother and a wife, and I'm a school counselor by trade. So I go to work every day and help children with their problems, and that's my passion.
Wow. Wow, that's absolutely amazing. And I know all the men and women in the school system don't get enough credit. Like, y'all are literally like the backbone of this country. Shout out all my school professionals, for real.
Yes.
So what made you even get into an event space?
Well, as a decorator for about 3 years before, I was going around every single weekend decorating other people's event spaces. And I was just decorating and going. And I started feeling like, oh man, I'm overwhelmed with packing all the stuff up, going to people's venues every single weekend. So the point I was like, you know, I should get my own venue. That way I can just decorate my own space and then don't have to travel.
Wow.
So that's why. That's
Wow,
how I got it. Mhm.
that's absolutely amazing. So so was it being a planner that inspired you to get into venue specifically, or was the venue always the overall goal?
Actually, just because I was running around so much, I was like, I think I need to own my own.
That makes sense.
And then I would see so many beautiful venues and be like, man, I want a space like this one day. So that's when I started calling. I called y'all.
That's amazing. So speaking of that, obviously opening up a venue is not an easy task. A lot of different pitfalls, a lot of different ways to go ahead and like really mess up easily. Yes. So what made you even consider getting some help with that process, and what made you even reach out to our program and our company?
So it started because I thought I could just go off myself and find the venue, and I went to like 40 different places. Like, it was overwhelming. Like, I go to one, they didn't have enough parking space. I go to one, they said, oh, no event space is here. I'd go to one, they said, oh, well, either the ceilings weren't high enough for me because I knew what I wanted, or it just didn't fit my needs. It was too small, or it was something about it didn't work. So then I was like, let me just call them, because one day I saw you on Instagram. I'm Brian, you know, event space, come check me out. I'll help you get a space, and I can help you make $10,000 a month. I'm like, oh, wow, that's what I need. Ching, ching. That's what I need, $10,000 a month. Let me call that man right there. So I called.
That was dope. That was amazing, amazing, amazing. Because I know there's a lot of obviously people on the internet who say things and you don't have the proof, or it's not really what it is or anything like that. What kind of made you even like believe us?
Because you own them. That was the biggest thing. I've seen other people that advertise event spaces, but the fact that you own them, and I saw your work. I watched all your videos and watched how you started in the basement, and when you talk about I had $20,000, and I'm like, wow, this man made it work, and now he's making millions. Like, I can do that too.
And we're literally here. We're literally here. So I mean, I guess that really just goes to my next question, right? Now that you are an event space owner, how has that been?
The truth, it's been overwhelming.
I can imagine.
Because the first space, the city of Houston was so hard to get approved for. Like, every single detail is so meticulous and so strict about everything. So I spent thousands and thousands of dollars just to get it approved to even open. Like, that, like buying new AC units and things because the space needed an AC unit. And the landlord would only give so much because that's just what they said. So those hurdles were pretty hard for me. But other than that, owning the space is not so bad. Other than, you know, it's a lot of work. Don't think you're gonna get into it and it's easy. I want people to hear that loud and clear. It is not easy. It's a lot of work.
Wow.
But if you put the work in, it's worth it.
Absolutely. So I mean, I guess just kind of stemming off from that, I mean, now that you are an event space owner and you've been one for quite some time now, how have things changed for you at all?
The truth is, it's giving me confidence, Brian. I know I don't show it because I'm still working on myself, but it's giving me confidence, like that anything I set my mind to, I can do it.
Wow.
I'm just a regular little educator on a small budget. I didn't get any money from anybody. Every dollar that I spent for both spaces had come out of my pocket.
Wow.
Not a dime from anybody else. I use your methods. I got credit cards. I used my good credit and got good credit cards with high limits, and that's how I was able to fund it. So no one has given me anything, so it's been hard, but it's been worth it. Because for me, it's been showing me if I just set my mind to it, I can do it.
That's so inspiring.
Yeah, I'm serious.
No, I believe it. I believe it. That's really inspiring, because a lot of people look at this and they're just like, yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, or I don't know what the process is, or I gotta use my own money or things like that. But there are actually real strategies out there that help real people just like you get started in this business.
And if you want, like, if you knew my real story, Brian, you'd be like, wow. Because my mom, I was raised in a small country town. My mom was on drugs my whole life. My dad wasn't there. And I made good grades in school because my grandmother raised me. And I knew that I had to really work hard to make good grades because I wanted to get out of that space. I wanted to get out of my little drug-stricken poverty town and have a better life. So I made really good grades, got a scholarship to go to University of Houston. That's how I got to Houston. And I got my first degree, and my second degree, I have 3 degrees. So I just kept pushing because I wanted more in life. I wanted to be out of that situation. So that's how I got here.
That's inspiring.
Yeah.
That's absolutely amazing. A lot of people look at this and they're just like, yo, I'm a single mom, I can't do it. I'm a single father, I can't do it. I don't got a degree, I can't do it. But you're literally out here just breaking every single barrier and just showing that, like, hey, look, listen, I came from a small town. I came from a home from less ideal conditions. Yes. Like, and I still made it happen. I moved towns,
yes.
Right? And you out here doing it.
I had to.
That's insane. So, I mean, I guess the last question, because I think that's a perfect way to just kind of segue into this. The last question that I would really ask is, there is a Kim out there, right? She might want to be starting a business. She might be considering an event space. She might even be considering event space leads, but she just doesn't have the confidence, or she has the fear and is just not ready to step out on faith. What's something that you would tell her to just go and make that leap?
The truth is, if they just set their mind to it, they can do it. Like I said, I'm a small one little person in this world making barely minimum money in education, because you know we don't make enough money as a school counselor. And what I did with my extra money from my event space, I just put it to the side. And when I tell you, I didn't have a whole lot of money, but I used all the resources that you gave me and all the things y'all told me to do, like get the credit cards, do this, do that. I listened and I started strategizing on how am I gonna make this happen. I just stepped out and did it. I was just tired of being in the same little space and I wanted more, so I stepped out on faith and I said I'm gonna make it work. And I've been putting in the work to make it happen. So don't be afraid to do it. Just step out on faith and do it. It's not gonna be easy, it's hard, but if you just keep working, it's worth it. And with your program now, in the state that it's in now, they can do anything because you're providing all the resources they need to be successful. They can't fail with you because you're providing everything. I did a lot on my own, but that's okay. Now they have you, they can be better off than I started.
Wow. I'm not gonna lie, that before even mentioning that, I mean, that like just hearing your story honestly is just, I feel like it's something that a lot of people can relate with. And just to kind of see where you are now, just the feedback off the last video that we did with you, just kind of seeing how much people reached out to you and they just kind of like vibed with what your message and your story. And now that we can even take the time to dive in a little bit deeper and know a little bit more about you. And that's really why we wanted to come out and make this video, because it's just like, yo, like behind this venue is a real person.
It is, it's me. I'm both venues. Everything that you see, every inquiry, every invoice, everything is me.
Wow.
It's one young lady who is just busting it to make it happen. And I know I need to do better at getting people to help me, but right now it's just me.
Right.
I'm just making it happen.
And I know based on the last video, I told you, hey, look, listen, these are things that we got to do. These are steps that we got to make, but it's all in the right time.
Yeah.
Right? It's all in the right time.
And I do have some help. Like I have someone now doing my tours for me, so I don't have
Beautiful.
to go, because with my son in band in high school, I have to pick him up, drop him off, pick him up. So all those things that I didn't have time for now, I can have more time. So I have hired somebody to do the tours for me. I have hired somebody that can help me just blow the balloons or
Right.
little things like
I remember
that.
you were going to tell me, you told me about that. Yep,
So,
absolutely. And speaking of the balloons, y'all see this arrangement. This is absolutely gorgeous, you know what I'm saying? But that was absolutely, like I said, I was about to shed a thug tear real quick, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, oh my God. Yo, my name is Brian Waldron. I'm with the one and only Miss Kim Edwards. Let them know one more time where they can find you.
I'm Kim Edwards at Any Occasion Rentals and Events and The Lux Venue HTX. And I want to give a shout out to my coach, Coach Drew. Thank you, Coach Drew.
Shout out Drew. Shout out my guy Drew. You know what I'm saying?
He was so amazing.
Drew is an absolute
He's a
fireball.
counselor. I told him he's a counselor.
Oh,
he
for
has
sure.
no idea he's a counselor.
For sure, absolutely. Drew is an absolute amazing person. Y'all, let's get it, let's go. My name is Brian Waldron. Had to bring y'all back with my girl, Kim Edwards. Let's get it, let's go.